Hi, my name is Spencer McDonald.
Ashley O'Curley.
Ron Turley.
Mariam Mohammed.
Oui, je m'appelle Mathieu Saint-Jean.
Don Larison.
Cody Musquelo.
My name is Paul.
Roger Strato.
Mon nom est Denis Blanchette.
Cynthia Valdrock.
Carmen McNabb.
I'm Ingrid Sproxton.
My name is Jeff Plate.
My name is Tori Lamb.
I'm Yuri Kramtsov.
My name is Jean-Jacques Serret. People call me JJ.
And I'm from Toronto.
Saanich Gulf Islands on Vancouver Island.
Je viens de la ville de Québec, donc de la province de Québec.
Calgary, Alberta.
Toronto, Ontario.
I'm from Fernie, BC.
Kitchener Centre.
Just outside of London.
From Nova Scotia, live in Dartmouth.
And I live in Caledon.
Kanata.
From Calgary, Alberta.
I am from Woodstock, Ontario.
Oakville, Ontario.
J'ai décidé de joindre le parti parce que
over the last 20 years, I have voted for 3 different parties. And every time it was like getting a root canal.
When I saw this party that was fiscally responsible but socially liberal, but above everything else focused on evidence-based policy, I just knew I wanted to join and help it get off the ground.
And we also have a different approach, so it's not left, not right, but forward. We're willing to look at good ideas no matter where they come from.
Extremism, louder voices have been pulling us apart. And we need more moderate and reasonable voices to bring us back together, and I think that's what the Canadian Future Party represents.
The culture seems to be that, so it doesn't matter what your past party affiliations are or interests. We're interested in policies that work, good ideas, regardless of where they come from, we will have there.
These are the folks who are going to help Canada be the country that we can and should be.
On a besoin d'une alternative qui est à la fois centriste, c'est-à-dire qu'elle est raisonnable pour tout le monde.
I've been really impressed by how proactive they are with their policy making. So a lot of the resolutions that have been discussed this past weekend or this weekend during the convention are very forward-looking. They are very actionable. They're not just empty words. They're things that Canada could be doing for Canadians right now.
The current major parties are very partisan, and in many cases they're not focusing on the issues and the problems that we have. They seem to be trying to score political points, so that's why I joined.
And I'd say that the one thing that really sets us apart is our evidence-based approach to our policies. So you're not going to get any sort of knee-jerk reactions that ignore the science on an issue. You're going to have thought-out policies that actually get down to the issues, the causes of the issues that we have in this country today.
We're not defending a party or a legacy. We're here to look after Canadians, their real challenges in healthcare, the environment.
And that includes using or strengthening nuclear energy.
Procurement. And it's really awesome to see a party that's actually focused on the nitty-gritty details of governing like that and tries to get it right.
Modernize the force in a way that's fully compatible with the challenges that we currently face, such as cyber terrorism, such as a strong and well-proportioned Navy, Air Force, and of course the Army.
Building houses that can withstand floods, having a national service corps.
Adopting things like the UN Declaration on Indigenous Rights, which is incredibly important, and consistent policy on developing policies around that area that will weave Indigenous people into the fabric of our society as equal but unique in the character of the country.
Getting defense spending up to our NATO commitment of 2% I think is super important. Lots of governments have talked about it. Back 20 years ago, maybe it wasn't a high priority because the world was a pretty safe place. It's no longer a safe place. And we've seen that with the rise of Vladimir Putin in Ukraine and threatening Europe. And we need to be prepared for the stage when, for example, our Arctic waters are being challenged.
Et puis, on peut pas réduire les débats à des slogans, et on peut pas non plus réduire les débats et les politiques publiques à des idéologies. Donc, le Parti Avenir canadien, ce que j'aime beaucoup de ce parti-là, c'est les fondements qui sont basés sur les évidences, sur la science, sur le raisonnement, sur le jugement critique.
It's a very sensible solution for it that doesn't rewrite the Constitution. It doesn't rewrite any of the rules that we've played by so far, but it still manages to propose making an electoral map that is more reflective of how Canadians actually vote.
The Canadian Future Party reflects what I think the country needs. Reasonable, moderate, pan-Canadian, focused on solutions. This is what Canada needs. We are proud as moderates to be able to contribute to this country, but here's a vehicle finally that can do that. Go to, what's our website? Go to ourcanadianfuture.ca to sign up and to become a part of the Canadian Future Party. We look forward to seeing you at our next in-person convention. This is something that the CFP party is big on as well, is getting together face-to-face, meeting Canadians from across the country, young and old. We believe a lot in intergenerational collaboration as a part of solving the problems that are so entrenched in our country. And so contribute, become a part of us. We look forward to meeting with you, joining with you, and making this a better country.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right.